Hello, this is Alex, your spiritual coach. And in this podcast, I'm going to be talking about subconscious work. So, first of all, why subconscious work is important? Well, why subconscious is important? Let me first talk about that a little bit. So, your brain is all of the thoughts, all of the processes that happen in your brain is divided into two parts, the subconscious part and the conscious part. So the subconscious part of your brain is deciding about everything, okay? It's processing every information that comes into your body, even if it's out of your five senses. Your subconscious mind still records all of the vibrations that touches your body, all of the energies you are around, anything that could be happening in the background and you don't realize, you're not intentionally focusing on it. It's basically gonna be recorded and kept in your brain. Okay, so anything that you see, I don't know if you saw the movie The Limitless. In that movie, you can see that the guy has access to some of the memories that he couldn't even remember in normal day-to-day life. Well, that's basically how subconscious mind works. Okay, that's why some people do hypnosis sessions to remember something that they forgot. Well, so this is what's happening. So subconscious mind is this, and your conscious mind is everything that you're aware of in the current moment. Okay, for example, you're, let's say, focusing on listening to this podcast. Let's say you're focusing into my voice to try to understand me, but at the same time you maybe have something going on in your body. For example, your subconscious mind is taking care of your heartbeat, okay? It's keeping you alive, deciding where to bring blood flow, and all of that kind of stuff, okay? So your subconscious mind is basically something that takes care of the things that you're not consciously aware of, okay? And 90% or 95% of the information is being kept in the subconscious mind. And only 5 or 10% of what you're experiencing, you can consciously work on it, you can consciously process, okay? Conscious mind could also be called your logical mind. Subconscious mind could be called your intuition, your emotions, okay? So up until to this point, people and scientists thought, okay, this is autoimmune system, this is subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is not, you cannot do anything about it, it just does whatever it wants. It's basically like a jungle when it comes to subconscious mind. It's unpredictable, and your conscious mind is only the thing that you can control. So they say you can access only 10% of your brain. That's not true. All of this poisonous food that they're giving you, all of the shitty vibrations that they're giving into your body, they cause your brain to basically lose access to the subconscious part of your brain over time. It compounds over time, especially. And then basically you lose touch with your intuition. And also they try to suppress your emotions. If you feel anger, they tell you to just hide it, just smile at people. If you're too happy, don't show it. And all that kind of stuff, right? Crying is bad. laughing too loud is unpolite, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So they're trying to keep you in your logical mind. They're trying to tell you, ooh, look at this guy. He's so smart and he has made it in his life. You know, look at that guy. He's studying in that amazing university and he's a doctor. Oh my God, this guy, he's a professor. You cannot understand how much logical this guy is. Blah, 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 blah. Right? So all your life, you've been conditioned to basically always use your logic, use only this 10% of your brain, and so on. But I want to talk about subconscious work today. I want to tell you that you can use 100% of your brain. In fact, you are using it all the time, but without control. Okay, that's the only missing part. And with control, I mean without knowing what you're doing, basically. Okay, so of course you cannot take care of your heartbeat all the time. You cannot take care of what to remember, what not to remember. But what you can do is, for example, let's say sometimes you start having a stressful panic attack in the middle of nowhere, where there is no source of stress. Okay, just out of nowhere you start having a panic attack. Well, you can control that. You can go take a therapy from someone who can do hypnosis on you. Okay, so you go get some hypnotherapy, and then you're basically fine. Onwards from that point, right? Well, that's not only happening when you give your full control to someone else to put you into hypnosis, to hypnotize you. You can also do it yourself. And it has processes. Okay, there are a few things that you should take care of and a few things that you should focus on and avoid, things that you should avoid while doing subconscious work. In the future podcasts, I might talk about maybe 5 things to avoid when you're doing shadow work or subconscious work. It's the same thing, by the way, shadow work and subconscious work. And yeah, so you might look at this Western medicine, this Western techniques of meditation and this magical stuff, and you might think with your logical brain that, it's so woo-woo, is it gonna work, blah, blah, blah. Magic is, I don't know, probably you think about black magic when you hear from magic. So you're like, is it a sin? There's all this shaming from the society for you to not reach your subconscious mind. But basically, what I'm gonna tell you is what happens when you do that kind of magical stuff or woo-woo stuff, quote unquote. What you're actually doing is you're accessing your subconscious mind to basically do the magic for you. Okay, your subconscious mind, like I said, is able to process 90% of all the information that comes into your brain. It stays in your subconscious mind. You don't have access to it with your conscious mind. And imagine using and utilizing that, all of that information. Okay, imagine you can utilize the subconscious mind that basically causes big things in the world. Okay, some people like to call this luck, for example, but luck is something that could be out of your control. Okay, in fact, your intuition is luck. All right, you feel like you should do something and then you do it and then something good happens. So luck is not something, it's basically not something out of control. Okay, you might want to call this God also. You can be like, I pray to God and it gave me this. Well, what you did was you accessed your subconscious mind and you aligned everything in your subconscious mind with the thing that you are hoping to get, with your goal, and then your subconscious mind basically brings you there without any effort. You think that you're not putting any effort. You feel like you're in the flow. Well, what's happening is your subconscious mind is doing the work for you. Okay? So, what is subconscious work? Subconscious work is basically when you access your subconscious mind to give you information, or you put a goal in your subconscious mind and it does it for you. Okay? Let's say, for example, attracting money. All right? Everybody loves money, right? Everybody would like to get some money. So basically, if you're having a hard time making lots of money, then, for example, your subconscious mind thinks you only deserve $3,000 a month. Okay, $3,000 a month. That's what you deserve, your subconscious mind thinks. No matter whatever you do, even if you get $10,000 a month once, then you're gonna spend the rest of that $7,000. You're gonna spend all of it in 1 month, and then all of a sudden you realize the next month, okay, your subconscious mind thinks, yeah, I still have 3,000. That's what I was deserving of getting, right? But what's happening is your mind is doing that subconsciously. Or you could be like, oh, I can never go to great vacations, blah, blah, blah. So maybe you think that in order to go to good vacations, you have to have a lot of money. Well, in order to have a lot of money, you have to keep your money and not spend it on things. Well, sometimes there's an opportunity to go on a nice vacation. Your friends invite you. They're like, we're going. Are you coming? And you're like, well, if I spend money, then I don't have money. Then I should keep my money. So you self-sabotage yourself subconsciously, even though your goal was to go on amazing vacations in the first place. Okay? So, yeah, subconscious mind, subconscious work is something that you can use to make your life better, 10 times better, 20 times better. And I cannot emphasize how powerful that is. I've used that hundreds of times. I've helped my clients with it. Some of my friends do it, and it always works. Okay, your subconscious mind is so much capable of doing amazing things for you that you have no idea even. So look up into that. If you're not sure how to do it, then you can maybe find me on Instagram. Below this podcast, somewhere in the description, there should be a link that takes you into my Instagram, and you can text me via DMs. And yeah, you can ask for help. Never feel shy for asking help. And that's it from me. Peace. See you on the next one.